Chisai desu ne. That is Japanese for isn't that small? Or that's small, isn't it? Nah, that's what I'm guessing. Translation. Anyways, TLV, it's been a while. We got LV-54, and it's the Mitsubishi Pet Leo, these little trike things. And you can see it's of questionable safety. I mean, this thing looks so tiny, it's crazy. I can't really say it's a car because it's got 3 wheels, but it's like a K-class vehicle, I think, because it had a 309cc one-cylinder engine making 12 horsepower, and it would max out at around 40 miles per hour or 65 kph, and had a 300 kilogram payload, so it was used as a utility delivery farm truck kind of thing. So that's my impression of it. But maybe it got away with like motorcycle less strict regulations because it wasn't technically a car. You can clearly see we have some storage bins to put in here. Okay, well, alright, we'll get to that later. Let's compare these photos. So we got a little vent. I don't know where the engine is. One cylinder. Maybe it's under the seats, or who knows. It's got a really big fender covering up those suspension forks there. And then maybe these like kick open for vents. You know, get some ventilation. I assume those might be kick open vents. There's a lot of guessing going on, of course. One wiper blade. A luxury. It's got a mirror. And so here, there's almost no photos of this thing in the modern age, except for this person willing to take on this beater here. But I assume it still runs. And then let's see here. Alright, so one thing I didn't mention, these things are made between 1959 to 1962, so that's why that one is so rusty. Alright, let's get into the actual model now. Back to these little crates, because they're going to get put in the back. Oh, it seems like it's just a one-piece plastic molding here. And this tonneau, or this tarp thing, it's not even open on one side. It would have been kind of neat if like this side was open, so you could choose to put it against the back of the vehicle, but right now you can't see inside the cargo bin. But on that first photograph I can see there's a glass window looking, I think, into the tarp area. I might be mistaken. Yeah, but you can have at least the tarp details molded in there, but it's kind of strange, you know, because if you put this cargo in it you can't see it. Oh, this little white box is probably the engine. Or maybe that's the fuel tank. Let's get through the rest of this vehicle. It's so small. Alright, I'm assuming this thing must have stamped steel wheels. Oh, the paint is so bad. Look at that, I just ruined it. So, this is probably an old model. 2007. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think a model from 2007-ish should have the paint so delicate that if you touch it, that happens? That's not cool. Oh well. Well, it's a utility truck. It looks beat up now. The door handle sticking out, painted silver, and then we have external hinges. The blue paint is kind of filling in that gap a little too much, I think. Looks like the canopy is made of molded plastic, and there's some silver here for the window trim, and it's nice that the side window's missing. There's those I assume vents, and then this thing has 3 wheels, but yeah, it actually does roll. This one, there's a little play there. It actually rolls alright. Really small wheels. It's just a metal axle pushed through, and then the headlights look really nice, clear plastic, and then there's a little silver bezel around them. This little grill area actually has the Mitsubishi diamond on it. I didn't expect that, but it is there, so that's cool. And then what looks like some sort of, oh, it says Leo. Okay. And then we have a tiny wiper blade printed on, and some silver for the trim work there. A little orange on these blinkers, and those are protruding quite a bit. There's some venting on this side, so maybe, well, I don't know. Where would the engine be? Someone leave a comment if you know. Just cast it in whites back here, painted red, and maybe one rear backup. Or no, this looks like a fuel filler based on that photograph. It's just pointed upwards. And then some bumperettes of some sort. A blank white license plate, a little chrome handle maybe, or actually that's supposed to say Leo on it, but unfortunately TLV didn't print that. Alright, so yeah, the mystery white box there, and then some nice ribbing in the bed, and then this plastic thing here, and maybe we should get a flashlight. Hold on. Yeah, steering wheel looks pretty nice. And then we have one center gauge there in the middle, and it looks like it might have some paint in there. Maybe this is too bright. Just one lumen. It's not bright enough. I wish I had a 5 lumen lamp. Let me hit the focus button. Hold on. Focus screen, that is. Looks like they might be printed on that black. I thought it was a radio. No, it's just like a black strip on the passenger side. Yeah, but maybe some HVAC controls there, and then some nice ribbing on the seat. And that seat is, I guess, like a brownish pinkish color, almost like a brick color. So that's actually a pretty nice interior for something so small. It was a perfect model until I touched it. That wheel, it's really it's really unfortunate. Wow, that's too bad. It was perfect. So keep in mind, you probably don't want to touch your TLV wheels if they're over 10 years old, because that will happen. So that's another gripe with this brand. I'm always complaining about them, but I think it's justified that you would expect something to last. I don't ever hear people complaining about decades old Hot Wheels and the paint falling off when you touch it. So yeah, unfortunately these wooden crates, as nicely detailed as they are, if I don't want to lose this piece, I'm not going to see the wooden crates ever again. This is a pretty loose fit, this yellow thing, so you might want to put some poster putty. You know what? Well, yeah. Let's get this thing spinning. Alright, it's time for a small car show, literally. So I have another trike from TLV. This is a Daihatsu Midget, and yeah, same era I guess. This one's actually smaller, which is quite amazing. I ended up just putting that tunnel thing in the cardboard box, so I won't lose it. I don't throw the TLV boxes away yet. So this next one is a Suzuki Front 360, so that's a K-Class car. This next one is made by Daido, and is a customized Subaru 360, so I put these wheels on from a different model, I forget which one, and then I repainted it as well. And I think that's just a sticker of a license plate. But anyways, I believe that's Subaru's very first car. This next one is a Mazda R360 Coupe, also made by Daido. So it's another K-Class from the same era. And it looks far more impractical. So those are all really small vehicles, if not death traps. And to give you a size reference to a modern day vehicle, here's a Taycan, Porsche Taycan from Mini GT. I repainted the interior though. So you can see here the footprint. 3 of these vehicles are pretty much the equivalent of a Taycan, even actually maybe 3.5. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. So kudos to whoever has this vehicle, because just getting to this car show, you risked your life. This is a very daring person, unless it was trailered. Maybe it was trailered to the car show. Yeah, okay, so that photo says it all. So as usual, it's another fine random vehicle that TLV did, and this one seems to be flawless. I don't recall any issues with it. Be mindful though, I've touched the wheel of one of these older TLVs, and just touching it scraped the paint off. So I gotta remember to never touch the wheels of these things. Something about the reaction of the plastic of the wheels and the paint makes the paint really soft over time. So keep that in mind with your TLVs. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time I get one of these TLVs in. Hopefully a random vehicle. Alright, bye.